Why do two people with the same degree, same age, and same salary end up with entirely different lives 10 years later? One builds wealth, freedom, and legacy. The other is trapped in paycheck-to-paycheck survival. What if I told you the real difference isn't education or opportunity, but mindset? Not the motivational poster kind, but the deep, often invisible thought patterns that quietly shape destiny. Today, we'll uncover 10 rarely discussed but life-altering mindset differences between the rich and the poor. Not the surface-level stuff you already know, but insights that might punch you in the gut and push you towards transformation. Stay till the end because last mindset will challenge a belief you've probably carried your whole life, and it could be the very reason you're not rich yet. If success is your goal and you're ready to level up, make sure you subscribe. Every video is crafted to move you closer to the life you deserve. Now, let's dive in. Mindset number 1. The poor think in terms of cost. The rich think in terms of value. Let me take you to a scene. Two friends walk into an electronics store. Both see a $1,200 laptop. The first one, let's call him Arjun, says, "Too expensive. I can't afford it." The second one, Neil, says, "If this helps me freelance or edit videos to make $500 per month, it'll pay for itself in 3 months." Now here's the twist. Arjun has $1,200 in savings. Neil doesn't, but he finds a way to get the laptop. Guess who becomes rich? This is the power of thinking in terms of value, not cost. Poor mindsets focus only on what they're losing. Rich mindsets ask, "What can this create for me?" Thomas J. Stanley in The Millionaire Mind. 80% of millionaires prioritize value and ROI over upfront cost when making financial decisions. Next time you face a spending decision, ask, "Will this make me better, richer, or wiser in 90 days? If yes, it's not an expense, it's an investment. But here's the shocking twist. Even after knowing this, most people still fall into mindset number 2. Poor mindset avoids risk. Rich mindset manages risk. Risk, a word that instantly raises your heartbeat. But let's decode this. The poor mindset tends to avoid risk altogether, fearing potential losses and preferring the safety of the familiar. This often leads to missed opportunities for growth and wealth accumulation. Conversely, the rich mindset understands the importance of managing risk effectively. Rather than shying away from uncertainty, they embrace calculated risks as stepping stones to success. Embrace risk as a catalyst for growth rather than a barrier to success. Start by identifying your risk tolerance and understanding the potential rewards of calculated risks. Educate yourself on investment strategies and seek advice from professionals when needed. Build a diversified portfolio to spread risk and always have a contingency plan in place. Number 3. Purpose-driven goals versus wandering without direction. Ever seen a ship without a compass? That's how most people live, busy but lost. The poor mindset drifts from one job to another, chasing trends, reacting to life instead of designing it. No clear goals, no roadmap, just random hustle. But the rich, they operate with laser-focused, purpose-driven goals. Their vision isn't vague like, "I want to be rich someday." It's detailed like, "I'll build a $1 million portfolio in 5 years through real estate and digital income streams." This clarity fuels their discipline, decisions, and daily actions. As Napoleon Hill wrote in Think and Grow Rich, definiteness of purpose is the starting point of all achievement. Wandering without direction doesn't just delay your success, it destroys it. Want to change that? Here's how. Write your 1-year, 5-year, and 10-year goals clearly. Align your daily habits with those goals. Say no to distractions that don't serve your vision. Clarity beats chaos. Don't wake up every day wondering what to do. Wake up already knowing. Every rich person has a North Star. What's yours? But the real killer? It's not just fear of loss. It's how people react to loss that separates wealth builders from wealth losers. And that's mindset number 4. Poor people blame. Rich people take ownership. If your first instinct is to blame others, your boss, the economy, your parents, you've already lost. The poor mindset looks outward for excuses, while the rich mindset looks inward for responsibility. Blaming is easy. It protects the ego. But ownership? That's power. Because once you say, "I'm in control," your entire life starts to shift. As Jocko Willink wrote in Extreme Ownership, leaders must own everything in their world, There is no one else to blame. The wealthy don't waste energy on whining, they channel it into winning. The moment you start blaming, you give away your power. You become a puppet to circumstances. You feel stuck, angry, and helpless. That's how mediocrity is born. The antidote? Radical ownership. Accept everything in your life as your responsibility, even the things that weren't your fault. Excuses might protect your pride, but they'll destroy your future. Own your mess, your mistakes, and your mission. That's how you rise. Mindset number 5. Poor mindset says, I can't because. Rich mindset asks, how can I? Two words that destroy potential. I can't. I can't invest. I don't earn enough. I can't build a business. I have kids. Meanwhile, rich thinkers ask, how can I invest $50/month wisely? How can I build a side hustle with 1 hour a day? Kavita, a single mother, learned affiliate marketing while her kid napped. 2 years later, she earned $60,000 per year extra. Remember the quote, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Next time you say, I can't, stop. Flip it to, how can I? And list 3 creative solutions. But there's another invisible enemy, and it's hiding in your daily decisions. That's mindset number 6. Poor seek comfort, rich seek growth. Here's a question that'll hit hard. Are you chasing comfort, or are you chasing your future? Poor mindsets crave comfort. They avoid discomfort, challenges, and change. They want the 9 to 5 with no risk, weekends to chill, and zero pressure. But rich mindsets? They seek discomfort intentionally. They know that growth only comes from the edges of comfort, not from the center of it. Robin Sharma says in the 5 a.m. Club, change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end. Growth hurts, but stagnation kills slowly. The wealthy choose short-term pain for long-term power. Comfort feels good in the moment, but it's silently stealing your potential. You binge Netflix today, but you're broke tomorrow. You avoid hard conversations today, but live a fake life forever. Want real success? Chase growth like your life depends on it, because it does. Learn to fall in love with discomfort. That's where the gold is. Number 7. Poor people trade time for money. Rich build assets that make money. Ask yourself this, are you building wealth or just busy staying broke? The poor mindset trades time for money, hour after hour, day after day. They believe the only way to earn more is to work more. But here's the trap. Time is limited. You can't scale yourself. Rich people understand this. They build income-generating assets, stocks, rental properties, businesses, intellectual property that earn even while they sleep. If your income dies when you stop working, you don't have freedom. You have a time-bound cage, and that's dangerous. Jobs can be lost, energy fades, but assets, they keep giving. Most people burn out trying to earn, yet the rich quietly compound wealth through smart systems. You want to escape the rat race? Start owning, not just earning. Final and perhaps most dangerous mindset difference. Poor focus on lack, rich focus on leverage. Here's a mindset flip that changes everything. Poor people obsess over what they don't have. Money, time, degrees, support. Rich people obsess over what they can leverage. They know success isn't about having more, it's about using better. They leverage skills, networks, systems, tools, and even other people's time and money to grow fast. When you focus on lack, you freeze. When you focus on leverage, you scale. Barbara Corcoran, now worth over $100 million, started her real estate empire with a $1,000 loan and a business partner she leveraged for industry knowledge. She didn't focus on what she lacked. She focused on who and what she could leverage, and that built her empire. Rich versus poor isn't just about bank balance. It's the lens through which you see the world. Which of these mindsets do you see in yourself? Which one are you committed to changing today? If you got value today, give back with a like and a subscribe. It's the easiest way to say keep going. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next video.